Hello, my name is Cameron. I am the owner of Crochet Creations by Cam, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making, with my Burnout Blanket Perfect Phasing yarn, this is the color Citron, I'm going to be making one of my jumbo ombre dinosaurs. And we're just going to be chatting a little bit, talking about me, and then we'll probably move into a time lapse so I can work while I read. This is a pattern that I got off of a YouTube description, and then I altered some of it. Not much, mostly just the tail to kind of fit better, I suppose. So I'm not going to be really going into the details of the pattern since it's not mine. So I'm just trying to find the end here, so this can get saved into my scraps, which I use for stuffing. But if you do want to make a jumbo dinosaur, I am eventually going to make my own pattern for them. It'll be very similar to this one because I like the way that they come out, but I will be making a few adjustments. But you need whatever color yarn you want. A hook to match the size of the yarn. I'm using an 8mm. I think this actually calls for a 10. Oh no, it does call for an 8. Okay. And then I also have more blanket yarn, which I think, I'm wrong. This one also calls for an 8. Okay. I saw something different somewhere. But I use a second color to make the spikes of my dinosaurs because I never have enough yarn left over with just the ombre yarn. So you're going to need that, and then you're also going to need a yarn needle, stitch marker, yarn scissors, and then safety eyes. I think these are 20mm. I just got them off of Amazon. And then obviously a pattern. But yeah, these have actually been selling pretty well at my markets. I've only done 2 so far, so that may be a little ambitious to say. But in 2 days I sold 3 of them, and I sell them for $45, so I feel like that means they're selling pretty good, because usually cheaper items sell better at craft fairs and markets. But I'm thinking, so obviously I can't make a tutorial for this because it isn't my pattern, and I don't want to do that to the person who originally wrote the pattern, who unfortunately I do not know who it was. Because again, I just got it off of the description for a YouTube video, and then I copied and pasted it into the nose app on my phone. The hardest part is getting into the first stitch. Okay. But I am going to make some beginner crochet tutorials on my YouTube channel. So just probably at least to start, I'm going to make like very basic short videos. So I'm going to do one on how to do a magic circle because a surprising amount of people, even those who do crochet a lot, really struggle with magic circles. And I don't know if it's just the way that I learned how to crochet, but I find them pretty easy. It's really hard to talk and count at the same time. So I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a magic circle, you know, how to chain, a couple different styles of crochet stitches, and then, you know, some stuff like how to crochet in the round, things like that. So, yeah. But the way that I learned how to crochet was through the Woobles kits. They're originally on Shark Tank, well, originally a small business, but the company was on Shark Tank and then got pretty big, and they have so many kits now, but that's how I learned how to crochet, through their YouTube videos. Started off with a dinosaur. I'm sure that's totally a shock based on what I'm making in this video and my tattoos. Because I love dinosaurs. Dinosaur is on my logo. I have actually a Triceratops on my logo, which is not my favorite dinosaur. Might be surprising. My favorite dinosaur is a Stegosaurus. Not that anyone knows. And I am planning on making a Stegosaurus pattern eventually, but I have never written my own pattern. I've only modified a couple patterns that I have just to make them work better for me. and come out the way that I want them to. But I haven't been crocheting that long, so I don't really feel like I have the experience to write my own patterns just yet. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm thinking about it, I'm planning it in my head for now, and then eventually we're gonna make it happen once I feel like I can do it. You know what I mean? That's a little bit about me, how I started crocheting. I saw the ad for the Woobles on TikTok, and I saw the dinosaur, and I was like, oh my god, I want to make a dinosaur. So I did, and then I made a narwhal, and then I just kept getting kits. They come with everything you need to crochet with, so if you don't already have a hook, you can get your kit to come with a hook for like $5 extra. It comes with all the yarn, free YouTube tutorials, all that stuff, safety eyes, yarn needle, stitch markers, and then it actually comes with a magic circle started for you, and it teaches you how to make one in the YouTube videos. So, not an ad, just some background on me, how I started crocheting, but it is a really good company. I think a lot of people, you know, start learning how to crochet, especially if they're like self-taught or taught by like their grandma or someone who uses those really complicated patterns that are just pictures with no words. I don't even know how to read those, I'm not gonna lie. So I think it's a good way for a lot of people to get started. And I love to crochet, and I think a lot more people, if they realized how easy it could be to get started with something like that, then they could also crochet. So spread the crochet love. What else? I was like 2 years ago, I was in high school. I'm going into my sophomore year of college right now. Well, not right now, like next month. Which I'm actually nervous about. Because obviously, you know, most people are nervous to start their freshman year of college. It's typical, it's a big life change, especially like for me, I was moving out of state. Not very far. I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I go to the University of Connecticut. But you know, first time away from home. I was in another state. I know a couple people from my high school that were also going to UConn, but not really anyone that I was like super close with. And I very rarely saw any of them on campus anyway. So, you know, having to make all new friends and things like that, it was hard. But I'm not equally nervous, but I'm nervous in a different way for the start of this year, because I never actually finished my freshman year. I finished the first semester, and I got about halfway through not even really, like a month through my second semester before I ended up taking a leave of absence due to some personal reasons, a medical emergency with my partner. And now I live here in Connecticut with him. So I'm nervous because this is the longest I've gone without doing anything academic since it was in February that I took the leave of absence, and then now it's going to be until August, so I've never really had that big of a gap in my education before. And, you know, college is obviously an adjustment, and I was really struggling back in February even before everything happened. So I'm just worried about, you know, the transition back into going into school and everything, especially now that I'm not going to be living on campus. So I kind of have to navigate that whole thing, which is going to be tricky, but gotta keep stopping to count. It's going to be tricky, but I'm also excited. I'm looking forward to going back to school, and I'm planning on switching out my major, which I think is going to be a big help to the transition in a way, because I really hated what I was doing before. So I haven't switched my major yet, but I'm taking different classes than what's required for my current major, which is pathobiology, in case you're wondering. Other things about me is I really like to read. I have a book in front of me right now for me to read when I run out of things to talk about and I just move into doing a time lapse. I like to read all kinds of books. I love fantasy, romantasy. It's a little guilty pleasure, even though I struggle to find a good romantasy book, especially with all like the TikTok recommendations. They're never really that good, unfortunately. But I recently got onto BookTube, and I've been watching a few different people, mainly Nova, Lexi. Her channel, I have watched every single one of her videos. And, you know, gotten some good book recommendations because I've kind of been in a book slump. I've been reading a lot of like Kindle Unlimited books that are just like rotting my brain. Like, not even that they're necessarily bad, which some of them are, but I feel like just the kind of books I've been reading has been rotting my brain, and I need something new and, you know, like good books. So currently, based on her recommendations, and like her reviews, because I think we have similar enough tastes in books, although we do have some differing opinions on certain things. But based on her recommendation, I'm currently reading Beartown by Fredrik Backman. I'm on chapter 6, so I'm only like 35 pages in. But it's good so far, I like it. We're just kind of getting introduced to the characters. But I really like the way it's written and how it, in a way, bounces back and forth between the perspectives of the characters, but not from their point of view, if that makes sense. It, like, even within one chapter, between paragraphs, you kind of bounce back and forth between all different characters, and it's in third person. So I really like the way it's written. I like the style, and the way that it's written so far. But I've heard that it's very emotional, and that I'm likely to cry. So we will see if that is true. It's very rare that a book makes me cry, though. So we're gonna find out. I think the only books I've cried in any recent years were in my junior year of high school. Like I'm counting out loud. Back to back, it was They Both Die at the End and The Song of Achilles, which I'm rereading in audiobook form right now. Can't wait to cry again. So we'll see if Beartown makes me cry. Let's see. Other things about me, that's probably like the third time I've said that, is that I'm trans. I use he, him pronouns. I came out my junior year of high school. My junior year of high school. Transition's going good. I'm very lucky with where I live, and the people I've chosen to surround myself with are very supportive. I recognize that not a lot of trans people have that, or certainly not enough, which is really unfortunate. So I definitely recognize the privilege that I have, and also the privilege that I have being a trans man and not a trans woman, because while things are hard for us, it's even harder for trans women, which is so unfortunate, because we just want to, you know, live our lives, and we can't. I need to count, make sure I did this right, because I don't think I did. I did it right. I'm impressed. But now that I've done all my increased rows, this is the top of the dinosaur's head. I just, for like 8 rows, get to crochet around. So, that'll make it easier to talk. Anyway, yep. I'm trans, I use he, him pronouns. I'm in Connecticut with my boyfriend. He, him pronouns for him as well. My parents and my sister still live in Massachusetts, and then I have a brother that lives in Florida. I love my nephew. He's my favorite customer, even though it's really my sister that's the customer. And she just buys things for him and herself and the rest of her family. You'll see him on my Instagram if you follow. All my social media information will be in the description also. I have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then I sell my products on Etsy, but I'm working on creating my own website. I don't think I'm going to launch it until my business becomes more popular though, just because I feel like it's a lot easier to get discovered on Etsy. I'd probably sell in tandem anyway, at least when I first start. And then I'm definitely going to sell some patterns on Etsy, which, like I said, I'm going to be working on very soon. So, all that information will be below. My nephew, you will definitely see pop up on my Instagram from time to time. He's turning 1 this month. I'm very excited for his birthday party. His mom has been working very hard on it, and she's been planning it for a very long time. She's had themes for his birthdays picked out since like before he was born, I swear. His first birthday is going to be truck themed because he's very obsessed with trucks right now. Next year it's going to be dinosaur themed. Might be biased, but I'm most excited for his second birthday. I made him a really cute little outfit with a bucket hat and a pair of shorts and matching yarn. So there's a picture of that on my YouTube, just to fulfill your cuteness needs for forever. And then there's a picture of us at my craft fair this past Sunday with him holding the dinosaur that I made that my sister bought for him. His name is Dion, in case you were wondering, and he's the cutest ever. And he's a little mischief maker. He's perfect, and I love him very much. I'm determined to be the best uncle, like ever, and I want him to love me more than anything. He's very shy right now. He's in his stranger danger phase, and unfortunately, I don't get to see him as much as I would like to because we live in different states. But I'm trying to go up and see him more often because he's scared of me when he hasn't seen me for a while. But they saw him like 3 days in a row this past week, and he didn't cry when he saw me except for the first time. So I'm taking it as a win. So that's Dion, my nephew. Again, favorite customer. No one can take that away from him. He will forever be my favorite human ever. Favorite being on this planet. Because he's perfect. Hi. Okay. Paws away. Okay. Get better. Everybody down. Okay. He's good now, I think.
It's a gay dinosaur. You should buy it.
I'm putting that in the video.
No, the fuck you are not. I look like trash. I will get canceled for that.
Alright, so unfortunately my camera died mid-filming the time-lapse. So my dinosaur's done. Here he is. Got all the spikes, tail, his limbs, and he's all set. So, if you want him to become your new best friend, you can check out my Etsy, CrochetDesignsbyCam, or you can look me up on Instagram, crochet.creations.by.cam. All my information will be in the description. And thank you for watching this video. Bye!